Guys, I don't know if you're going to believe this, but I was just taking a couple casts, and I was like, you know what, I won't roll the camera while I'm just taking these first couple casts. I just caught, like, at least probably a 4 or maybe even 5 pounder. I mean, this thing is fat. I'm freaking out. I couldn't believe it. And on this jig is the Googan Baits Bandito bug. I mean, this thing is a bucket mouth. It is big. I wish I could have got it, my catch on camera. I pitched over into this log over here, and then I just feel, it felt like the log it felt like I just had the log on there, but I didn't just have the log on there, because I pull up and I just see this giant belly. I'm going to get a weight on him for you guys, but I'm making sure that I get him a lot of water, because I don't want this guy to die, but he is still very lively. I literally just caught him, and he is a beast. Alright, we're going to get a weight on him. It is a 5.47 pounder. How about that? That deserves a how about that, okay? It does. I'm going to try and get an underwater release of him, so just stay tuned. Whew. You want to be very careful with big fish. You don't want them to die. Attempt an underwater release. Here we go. Hi, bud. I want to give credit to God 100% for me catching that fish, because without him there'd be no fish in this pond. I wouldn't be alive. And it's been 2 years since I caught a big fish. I've been trying so hard, and you know what? Having faith and hard work paid off, and I caught a big fish finally after all of that time, and it feels so good. And on the Googan Baits Bandito bug. Okay guys, let's see if I can't catch another close to 6 pounder and actually get it on video this time. Oh, something just bit it hard. Maybe there's another big bass up in there. If I catch another 6 pounder or close to it, I'm gonna freak out. I already did freak out with that one. You could probably tell by my voice. My adrenaline was pumping. That just made my whole month. It's literally been 2 years since I caught a fish that big. And it's not from lack of trying. It means so much to catch a big fish, period. But also to catch it on Lunkers TV's rod with a bait that he made when they're the ones that taught me how to fish, basically. It means so much. And I really hope that they get to see this video. I'm going to try and tag them on Instagram. And if you guys, if you watch this, if you could let them know. I want to show them some love, because they taught me almost everything that I know about fishing. No way. I just saw another bass that same size. I don't know if it was the same one, but it looked like him. So, the video probably ended kind of abruptly because it got dark and I didn't catch any more fish. But I just wanted to go over, for anybody who's wondering, what I used to catch that fish. So, I was using a Favorite Fishing Lunkers TV Edition Defender. It's a 7.5 bait casting rod. My bait casting reel is a Abu Garcia Revo X, and it's technically left-handed, but it feels comfortable with me, so I use it even though I'm right-handed. The bait I was using was a Bandito bug on a Mike Iaconelli jig. I want to talk about how I rigged this Bandito bug on here, because the other day on LakeForkGuy's Instagram, he put how to use a Bandito bug in a little bit colder weather, and I I watched that and I didn't think, oh, my water's cold. I thought that means it's going to be more finesse. So what I did with the Bandito bug, it comes in this little package here. It comes in that little package there, like this, and it's going to be in a clamshell. What you're going to do, I followed his steps exactly. These are not my steps. I'm just telling you in case you haven't seen it, and so that you know, this is what, but all credit goes to LakeForkGuy. This is what he told me to do, and I did it. You're going to break off all the way down. You're going to cut or rip, however you want to do it, down to where it's just above the arms. Now that that's off, you're going to take each individual arm and rip it off, except the pinchers, which you are going to break loose so that they can flap, and then you're going to put it on your jig until it goes up against it. That's just how this one is rigged on there. Because I am very used to this pond, I found where there was cover, where I knew there was a tree underwater, and I bounced this jig. When you're bringing the jig through the tree limbs, you're going to feel stuff that, if you're not really experienced, is going to feel like a fish. Today, when the fish bit, I thought that it was log. It ate it and I thought it was a log. But then I just saw the line start to move. And as soon as I saw that, I set the hook and the jig got perfectly hooked. He was not coming unhooked. I got him on shore and the rest is history. If you want to use the exact setup that I was using, that's how I did it, and that's how you can make it a little bit more finesse. Another modification that I did is I took this jig skirt, and this is also 100% LakeForkGuy told me this, to do this. I didn't come up with this on my own. I trimmed the skirt back a little bit to where the eyes are on the Bandito bug. As soon as I made that modification, I caught that fish. I'm not saying that's going to happen for you, but it may up your chances, and it worked for me. So I just wanted to let everybody know that's the modifications that I did to this jig and trailer. That was Googan Baits. This is a much better video than my actual Googan Baits video, which is kind of funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next time, thank you for watching. Peace.